Dear viewers, I have taken over ASA Learning channel and I am going to present to you Pro Magic series today. Oh my god, Professor came.
Juja, there is no way you are going to take over the Pro Magic series. Without a further ado, let's get straight to the topics. In the third episode of Pro Magic series, we are going to see a simple trick which involves just 15 cards and a no setup card trick, and the reveal of the trick is just 2 seconds. We will visualize the math behind this trick. Then we will reveal it using Python by effectively using list slicing with just 2 lines of code. All the 3 sections of this episode 3 of Pro Magic series is given in the description below. This is going to be a complete no setup card trick with just 15 cards involved. More than that, we are going to effectively use list slicing operations.
Welcome to ASA Learning.
Mr. Juja, are you ready for the trick?
I'm excited as hell.
In this trick, we only need 15 cards. I have already separated it to 5, 5, 5. So, Mr. Juja, you can choose any one of these 3.
I want the middle deck.
Okay, you want the middle one? So, instead of Mr. Juja, I am cutting the cards. So, the bottom card will be the spectator's card. I will show it to the camera now. This is the spectator's card, 8 of spades. Mr. Juja, have you seen this card?
Yes, Professor.
Fine. Now you can keep these cards in any one of these 2. Let's say you're choosing this one. I'm keeping it here. Now I'm going to mix this up. So now these cards are mixed up. I'll place on top of this one. So we have 15 cards here. For the next move, I'm going to separate it one by one into 2 piles of deck. So there are no hidden moves here. This is a complete no setup card trick. Once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'll eliminate this left side because I don't think the spectator's card is in this pile. So I'll eliminate this one. I'll take this pile of deck and I will place it one by one. So we have 7 cards here. For the trick reveal, it is so simple. It is exactly the same method how you followed in the episode 2. You are going to eliminate one by one. You can either do it or you can ask your spectator to point to any cards and you can say left or right and you can eliminate one by one. It doesn't matter because always the spectator's card will be from the top, the third one. So this is the spectator's card. It will lie exactly at the top third position. So Mr. Juja, is this your card?
Yes, Professor.
We will see the math behind this trick and we will code it in Python. Now let us visualize the trick. Consider A to N cards here, where A is the bottommost card and N is the topmost card. No matter what, the spectator cuts the card, so his card is always gonna lie at 6th position. Always the chosen card will lie at the 6th position. When you square all the 15 cards together, let A be the bottommost card and N be the topmost card. After this, we separated one by one. So now obviously when you separate 15 cards into 2 piles, the left side will have 8 cards, the right side will have 7 cards. Now let us place the cards one by one, left and right. As you can see here, always the chosen card will be at the right pile. Because it is at the 6th position, from the bottom, it will always lie at the right side of the pile. So the left side pile, you are going to eliminate it all the time. Now the position of the chosen card will always be from the top, the third position. This is the most simple reveal where you had at the 6th position, when you divide it into 2, always it lies at the third position. As simple as that. We will code it in Python effectively using list slicing techniques by just 2 lines of code. In this notebook, we have used data types as usual, number, strings and lists, list slicing and list comprehension. Let me zoom it. I have assigned a list for values, and from these values we are going to create an easy deck of 15 cards into 3 sets, which will be diamonds, hearts and spades. I'll print this one. You got 3 sets of 5 cards each. Now let's assume the spectator chooses the second list and cuts it into 3. The spectator has chosen the second set. He is going to cut it into 3 cards. So Queen of Hearts, King of Hearts and Ace of Hearts will be in his hand. What the spectator does now is he is going to cut this 3 cards and he is going to place it on top of the first set. What you are going to do using list slicing is you are going to slice this particular second set of list into 3 and 2, and you need to club the last set as well to form a single pile of 15 cards. For that, we will keep A and C without disturbing it, and we are going to slice this particular list. This indicates the start position. So the first parameter is the starting index, the second parameter is the end of the index in the list. As simple as that, the first parameter and second parameter. This indicates all in the list. So from the index 2 till everything, which gives you Queen of Hearts, King of Hearts and Ace of Hearts here, and then you are going to concatenate it with from the start till the index 2. If you are mentioning the index 2 here, it means till 0 and 1. It does not take the second index. It is as simple, we are slicing this list and we are concatenating it. If I print this one, I will get a 15 cards set where exactly at the 6th position from the bottom will be the Queen of Hearts, the spectator's card. So we have assumed it, the Queen of Hearts is a spectator's card here. It will always lie at the 6th position. For our next set of line, we are going to separate it from the top. This is the top card, this is the bottom card. So consider this as a 15 set of deck. So Ace of Spades will be the top card. We are going to place Ace of Spades here on the left and then King of Spades on the right. Queen of Spades on the left, Jack of Spades on the right. In that manner, we are going to form 2 piles of deck, which is a left pile and a right pile. You have already seen the first parameter and the second parameter. What is this third parameter? It means to update the index for how much value on this iteration. So it updates according to the iteration. Here I have given it as 2 because it selects 10 of diamonds at first and then it selects Queen of Diamonds. So the stepwise it will go by 2. What is this one? This is nothing but using list operations. We are reversing the list. What happens if I don't give this one? I'll just remove this one and I will remove it here. If we print this one, our left pile obviously has a step of 2. You can see here 10 of diamonds, at the step 2 Queen of Diamonds, at the step 2 Ace of Diamonds. What do we have in right pile? We have odd index. So Jack of Diamonds, King of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts, Ace of Hearts. So we have this one. But there is one simple mistake that we did here, which is we have separated this list from the bottom. But as per our trick, we did it from the top. In order to do that, we need to reverse this list. This indicates reversing the list. Whatever list you have here, we are reversing it out. Let us print this one. As simple as that using Python. So you have reversed it now as per our trick. So Ace of Hearts, this is the top card. So the top card comes first. Then this King of Spades comes to the right pile. One by one, we have separated out. Obviously, you have 8 cards here in the left pile and the right pile has 7 cards. The rule is to always eliminate the left pile. From the top, the third card in the right pile will be the spectator's card. As you can see here, from the top, the third card is always the spectator's card. In order to reveal it, all we have to do is going to print this one based on the index. So we got the Queen of Hearts here. Mr. Juja, what do we do after revealing the trick? Exactly, we love to test the code. So now go and assume that the spectator has chosen some of the other decks or some of the set where he cuts it into some other random number of cards. Let's say the spectator cuts it into 4 this time. So I'm going to give 3 here. So when I run this one, I'll get the King of Hearts as my selected one. Spectator's card is King of Hearts. So I have given 3 in the list slicing line here. I'll run all the cells. We exactly got King of Hearts from the top, the third position, the spectator's card. Hence, by learning this trick, you have effectively used list slicing techniques in Python. I hope you all enjoyed this video. We have effectively used list operations for the past 3 episodes, and for the next episode, we will come up with a much more effective trick. The complete code is available in the description below. If you find this video interesting, give a like, comment below, and also share it to your friends. More interesting videos are coming on your way. Subscribe to ASA Learning and hit that bell icon. See you all in the next video. Bye bye. Mr. Juja's battery is down. I'm recharging him. He's saying adios amigos to everyone, but I'm not sending him to Mars. Thank you and have a great day everyone. Take a pound.